Hi guys, welcome. My name is Kieran from the One Zen Academy and One Zen Wellness. Hope it's find you well. So I'm just going to briefly show you how to really open up the anterior joint capsule and create some real extension force in the thoracic spine. And why is this important? Well, if you work at a desk all day or you're home-based because you're under quarantine or whatever it is, you're in a flexed position. What I'm about to show you is obviously I'm going to borrow this from yoga, but I'm going to show you how to adapt for more the upper body to open up that joint capsule, which might be a bit stuck. So if I'm in this position, okay, instead of opening up, I'm closing in. I'm also creating a flexion force through my thoracic spine where I'm going to show you how to really open up and create an extension force as well as strengthening in that position. If you find this challenging, it probably means you need more of it, and generally that's generally the rule with most of these, right? It's you may find this, you'll think, well, maybe you'll think, I don't know, that you think, oh, Kieran can do this really easily and he can talk at the same time. That's because I've been doing it a while. I did used to find this very challenging. I used to do a lot of bench press in the gym, and it really makes the anterior capsule of the joint really rather sticky. Although it doesn't necessarily shorten muscles, it will make them a bit more active than they need to be, because in everyday life, if I'm driving like this or like this, they're in a shortened position anyway. I don't really need them that active. But constant bench press will basically make everything sticky and stuck. So we're going to basically unstick everything. So you'll find that this is why it probably makes you sweat. Not because you're not strong enough to do it, it's because everything's too adhesive. So so it is an adaptation of a downward facing dog, but we're going to tweak it. So we're going to take the heels out of it, because what you'll find is if you're anything like me, and you've got years of injuries going through your calves and so on, it takes me a while really to get the range of motion back, in all honesty, especially after running and so on. So I've got, you can use a block. I've got my meditation pillow, which opens up, which is quite nice. Got that quite a while ago, so it's lasted. And I'm going to put my heels on that. So I'm going to take my heels out of it so I don't have to think of them. I just have to focus on opening up my shoulder. So how it looks, so when your hands are on the ground, make sure they're splayed out so you've got a nice big surface area. So you're in a press up position. On the exhale, you're going to push back as far as you can and rest your heels down. Now if you have to adjust your position, then please do so, but what this does, this basically puts some slack on your sciatic nerve especially. So there's not much tension going through, so you should be able to push back. And all you're looking to do is really try and push down into this extended position. So you can see here that the anterior joint capsule is starting to open up. My thoracic spine is going into extension, so if I give a wobble like that, that's extension to flexion there. Okay. And I would argue that you should hold this between 2 to 5 minutes if possible. If you're thinking you're having a laugh, then start with 30 seconds. I'm too generous. Now if your hamstrings are too tight, what you can do, you can build up and just create a higher block. That might not cut it, so I'll stack them. So it'll put you firmly on your tiptoes and allows you to hold it there. If you're thinking, I can't get more force and I don't have a partner to assist me to push through my shoulder blades, then you can add, so this is quite tough, but take one hand across. So again, all the force of your upper body is going through that one joint, and hold it there, like so. And then obviously you can swap sides. Okay, the idea is just to allow that extension force that you're going to experience gravity pull you down. So what you'll find is it really opens up the shoulder girdle. So a lot of people find they have to stretch their chest. Do this first and see how you feel. Once the capsule is fairly open, you'll find that you're really kind of open through here. And you're in yoga, they'll term as kind of opening your heart, is because your chest is open, ready to receive. In this instance, it might be ready to receive a bench press or something like that. But again, you create an extension force through the spine, which allows for better posture anyway, instead of slouching. So if you're doing a lot of bench press, doing a lot of upper body work, throwing, boxing and so on, or you're working at the computer a lot, then try and do little breaks of integrating something like this. A lot of people think, well, I'll just work on posture. It's sometimes just not that easy. Sometimes you need gravity to assist you a little bit more, and this will be how I would do it. So it will make you sweat a bit at first, but then you'll get used to it. So yeah, just chin up and buckle down. So thank you for listening, guys. My name's Kieran. Take care.